Dog and SV. May the best player win. Let's go ahead and count this down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And both players on the same seed here. And we're gonna go ahead and get this underway. Different approaches for both players here to start things off. SV already going to take a burn here. Dog will score a Tetris to start off. All right, hang on. Let me adjust Dog's cam here a little bit. There we go. That's perfect. Those perfect because you can be Tetris for Dog and Tetris for SV. And I'll also go ahead, probably should have done it at the start of the stream, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. We run fashionably late here on the Adamirish experience, and that's what you all... Well, I wouldn't imagine you all come here for it to be fashionably late, but you come here for predictions. Oh no, Dog! Tops out at 91! My god, what happened? What? I was too focused on predictions, I didn't notice that Dog just topped out. SV, you're good. For game number 1, that is not what I expected. That's why I just decided to go. Like, I go off the screen, Dog is fine. I come back, Dog is not fine. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Let's say some hellos to people in the chat who've just joined us. Of course, hello to Kingsman, the king of the Restreams and the king of CTL, of course. Hello to the players, of course. Hello to Liliana. GG's, good job on beating me. I suck at level 12, clearly. Congrats on the win. We shared sweeps. We shared the brush today. Also, hello to Jasmine. Hello Jasmine. And hello to Lord as well. And welcome to anyone else who is either not in chat or watching anywhere else. You're here with Classic Tetris League. I'm Adamirish. These are the players, and hopefully we'll have some good games for you today. Much more comfortable start here. Even more tragic that you're not in silver. Yeah, that's probably gonna cost me silver, but it is what it is, you know? Like, Lakenze is probably going to, like, absolutely run away with second place now, because he's just on a tear. Like, it is what it is, so I was never gonna get out of that division. 143 for Dog, 138 for SV. Both players with clean boards. It seemed like after a scare there in game 1, Dog has settled in here. But, you know, that just shows early tops, they can happen to anyone no matter how accomplished you are in the scene, even if you are a 2-time world champion. It happens to everybody, and that's okay. Dirty Tetris for SV in column 8 opens back up the well in column 10. We'll get another long bar over for a Tetris. Just half a Tetris gap between these two players here. Very close in the early game. Hello from France, says Pseudo. Hello from the Isle of Man. And some of you might be confused, like, Isle of Man? You're from the Isle of Man? You know, I thought only bicycle races or bike races happen there. Yeah, and I live there at the moment. Yeah, it's taking note furiously of all these adjustments. Exactly. There's so many adjustments happening right now, like, I can't even keep up with commentating them. There comes a point with Division 1 play that you kind of just give up with, like, naming every adjustment that these people do, because it's just second nature to them that it's not even surprising. Hello, Blue Scooty's grandpa. Good to see you in here. Ballkite saying Kitten's controller... Was Kitten have controller issues? Tetris for Dog, 341, SV 355, Vits for Dog. Hey, I had some good games, King. I swept the first set. It's just the second set I sucked at. But that's obviously not what King remembers. King only remembers the negative. He never remembers the positive. But that was a nice Vits. Bit of a drought going on here for these players. SV is 25 pieces into it, but does get the long bar for the Tetris eventually. And simul Tetris for both players here. He got a horrible third-party one after smashing his old PCB. Can he still play? Or is it like that bad? He can still... Alright, that's fine. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it is entirely his choice. If it's that bad to the point where, like, it's, like, unplayable, like, no shame in it, you know? 504 Dog, 500 SV, just 3,800 points to be exact, separating these two. Then again, that's kind of just the... Modern Div 1, there's almost nothing to separate these players when you are in the early stages, unless, obviously, something like Game 1 happens, but it just shows how well-refined these players have gotten with level 18. They've truly managed to optimize play on here to where scores like these, 573 and 569 at level 119, kind of almost par for the course you would nearly expect. Which is insane to kind of note there, but that's just kind of how good these players truly are. Especially these two, who have been top tier all season long. That is the way to go. I agree, Kingsman. SV, the first to go to level 19, 639. He gets another Tetris into 19. Dog, 624. And we'll also get a Tetris here. Just 15,000 points separating them. SV with a nice Z-spin and a long bar to set up the Tetris. Gets another long bar for the Tetris. Tetris for SV again. Dog can either get a Z-spin or a T-tuck. Gets a T-tuck there. Takes a skim with the S-piece. And another Tetris for Dog after that skim. SV building up the left side there. Now looking to get the right onto the same page. Tetris for SV. 793 for SV. 732 for Dog. So SV now having a 2 Tetris lead over Dog here. But Dog brings the deficit back down. SV brings it back up with another Tetris there. Fills in the L dependency with a long bar. Gets the J dependency filled in as well with another long bar. SV having to deal with that burst of S pieces by putting them on the right-hand side, so we'll be burning here for a little bit. Dog can take this opportunity to catch up here. 815 for Dog, 829 for SV. Dog with a long bar dependency fills it in immediately. And SV trying to get back down to that right side, but not getting cooperative pieces here at all, but still working with it. Gets the left side back open, takes a triple. Nice adjustment of that T-piece. Gets another triple. Long bar dependency is exposed in column 4. Miss drop there for Dog with the T-piece, but can still get some adjustments here. Nice T-tuck. Fills in the long bar dependency. That is some very nice adjustment from Dog. Gets another Tetris. 880 to 884. SV now with a clean board. Tetris for Dog. And now both players back to back and forth Tetrises here. We had a bit of a lead for a second there, but obviously that was not going to last with how close of a match this is going to prove to be shortly. 973 for Dog, 950 for SV. Tetris for Dog, max out in level 25 on line 199. That is AO4 to SV's 954. Dog, Tetris ready again. SV opening back up the well here is Tetris ready, but just needs a long bar in a bit of a drought here. Gonna take some skims. Long bar dependency in column 4, finally fills it in, opens up the well. Tetris for SV, max out, 1,002 points. Level 27 now for both players. Tetris for Dog there. I was unsure there for a second because it looked like NTC was glitching there, but it's okay now. Level 28. 1.143 for Dog, 1.046 million for SV. A Tetris and a half gap between these two. SV is going to be the first to go into kill screen on 1,086. Dog has one more Tetris until kill screen. Tetris for SV, 1.126 million, level 29. Dog getting that long bar over for Tetris, 1.220 into kill screen. Ahead by 87,000. Tetris for Dog, Tetris for SV. Both these players still playing so cleanly into kill screen. Tetris for Dog. SV is slightly ahead on lines. Long bar could be beneficial here in a bit of a drought. Where is that long bar for SV? Gets the well back open. Doesn't get the long bar over. SV tops out at 1.177. Dog, 1.3 in level 31. Will take game number 2. Ties it up. It is 1-1. Let's go ahead and count them down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. We have a contribution. I can see that we're up to $269.69. And that was a $15.13 contribution from the king of the Restreams, Kingsman36, saying, hey now. Hey now, indeed. Thank you, King, for contributing to the prize pool for these lovely players. And thank you for allowing us to put on a great show here today. Hello, M1. Good to see you. I don't say that with any bitterness at all. Not sure if that was intentional from SV there. Gets a Tetris, though, regardless. Can get out of this fairly easily with a couple nice burns. Does get the burns necessary. I say it a lot when it comes to Division 1 play. Nice fits from SV. Sometimes... Hi, Hazel. Sometimes with... Oh my god, that T adjustment was disgusting from SV. My goodness. Could have just gone for the standard T-spin, but no. Instead, just pull off some cool tricks like that. That's what these players are capable of. Bit of a low center for SV, but gonna get it built back up. Is Tetris ready? Doesn't get the Z piece all the way over, so we'll have a bit of an overhang there, but should be okay. Jasmine, of course, pointing at the Vits. Yeah, as I was saying, sometimes with these Division 1 players, or even just like high, like very top tier players in general, sometimes it's difficult to tell the difference between an actual misdrop or just like a crazy adjustment. Like sometimes it's very difficult for me to find out. Nice center well Tetris there for SV, dirty, and we have a $10.31 contribution from Gilded Lizard, bringing us up to $280. Thank you so much, Gilded Lizard. Stats person for Classic Tetris Wars and a good friend of the Adamirish experience and the Classic Tetris community in general, does a lot for us. Thank you, Gilded Lizard, for the contribution. Another dirty Centerwell Tetris for SV. 263 for Dog, 244 for SV. Seeing some CTM poggers in the chat. Let's get a wave of those go. Another Centerwell Tetris for SV. Seem to be comfortable with that now, going over to column 7. Not opting to get all the way transfer, just maybe doing a bit of Tetris bingo to pass the time here in level 18. Gets another Tetris. 333 for Dog, 319 for SV. Dog has just been playing some cool, calm, collected Tetris here. Nothing too fancy. Yeah, we need a CTL Poggers emote, exactly, but like then we need like a mascot. Hi, AV. Oh my god, is that Jean-Paul French? I can't pronounce French words. I'm very sorry. Kwatsvingtun? I don't know. It's Adamirish 18. I can't pronounce French. I'm very sorry, French people. Send me a pog face. We have a mascot. I think I actually have one saved from like a couple years ago. I will do a pog face, or I will send the pog face over. I'm sure I have one saved somewhere. Yeah, that's 81. It's evil Adamirish, who's French. 462 for Dog, 428 for SV here. Tetris and a half gap between the two. Tetris again for Dog. AK 9 squared. Someone went to school. Yeah, I like Sudoku. I do Sudoku puzzles to pass the time at work whenever there's nothing going on, which is quite a lot lately. I'm being trained for like new stuff right now because I'm starting to like do different department stuff now because promotion. But yeah, dirty Tetris for SV. Both players are close to level 19 transitions now. Dog in a bit of a drought. SV getting a bit high up here, but able to handle it relatively well. Would probably prefer to be a bit lower on the board going into 19, though. Not that he can't handle it. Roller in Division 1, but it does create a bit of awkwardness. Level 19, 514 for SV. Dog's board getting a bit awkward here now. Tetris, dirty Tetris again for SV. The speed increase not slowing any bit of aggression for SV here. Dog chipping away at this little chasm that is built in columns 3 and 4. 573 for Dog, SV 545. SV opening up some holes in column 8 there. Gonna plug them again. Gets a nice couple of pieces here. A few squares. And kind of even out the board a little bit. Dog has the board clean now. Is Tetris ready? Gonna try to set up. Drought counter eternally at 18, despite the long bar having come just now. You are always in an 18-piece drought. You always have to think, maybe that's a good mindset. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm not a Division 1 player. I'm not going to try to psychoanalyze everything that they do. I'm not a mind reader. I wish I could be, though. Then again, I wish I couldn't be. It would be probably insanity driving to hear what everyone thinks all the time. Dirty Tetris for SV, 719 for Dog, 634 for SV. Well, I'm not a mind reader. I can probably read SV's mind. Probably wants to eat into that lead that Dog has built up. 2.5 Tetrises behind now. Tetris again for Dog. Now bring that to 3.5. Thank you, Serial. Appreciate it. I mean, it's kind of boring now because like all the systems that I'm working on like don't work right now, so I'm just like either helping out at like the old job stuff I used to do, like the old role I used to do, or just like doing pretty much nothing but just like writing down notes, which is fine. But yeah, as I was rambling on about, in the meantime, I am doing some Sudoku puzzles to keep me from like dying of boredom. Sudoku is super fun, and it's super fun to learn and get better at. Nice line spin there from SV to get the burn. And Tetris again for SV. 100,000 point gap, 876 to 774. Dog leading. Level 26 for SV. Getting a bit of a high center. Gets the Z piece over long bar over Tetris for SV. And AV Geek flexing those aviation knowledge muscles there, saying Dog had 777-260. Ethiopian Air 777-200 LR. I have no idea what any of that means. I know it's a airplane that can fly. That's all I know. I used to be into aviation when I was younger. Not anymore because I grew out of it. But not to say that's a childish thing, I just kind of lost interest and gravitated towards this instead. 989 for Dog, SV going into kill screen at 905, still back by about 100,000 points. Max out for Dog, 1,028,000. As one more Tetris to go before kill screen here. SV is ahead by 23 lines, and Dog is ahead on points, so Dog with a massive advantage going into the kill screen speeds here, but kill screen is a very interesting devil indeed. It can take, it can give away, it can give or take away. Tetris for Dog. SV with a clean board here. It only takes a bit of complication on Dog's board, even just the slightest bit of digging, and SV could get right back into this as the points per line clear and Tetris only keep on building. Dog is on 1.134. SV is on 997, still searching for that max out here on level 33. We'll get it there with that double max out in level 33. 1,000,002. Dog getting a very high right side. Can't get anything over. Tops out at 1,135. SV, you are in a chase down. You need 1.136. You are 119,000 points away. He probably knows that because he's using NTC. But now within a Tetris and a half. And SV is going for Tetris here, level 35. Tetris ready here. Tetris ready again after that double. Tetris for SV. 23,000 away. Can just line out from here. Doesn't need to do anything fancy. Now within 17,000 points. Just getting singles. That's all SV needs. And is SV going for the Tetris? SV is going to go for the Tetris here. Where's the long bar? There it is. Tetris for SV. 1.174. And SV is now 2-1 up against Dog. GG's. One game away from inflicting Dog's first match loss of the season. And this is only the second time this season that Dog has dropped 2 games in one set. The other time was against Miles in a 3-2 win. 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Both players will take a handful of burns here to start things off. Simul Tetris as well. 64 viewers in chat right now. Thank you all for your support. And hello, Varchild. Good to see you. Awesome techno indeed. Only the best from the Adamirish experience. Even though on my own channel, Adamirish 18, I've kind of switched to more of like a drum and bass playlist, but I like me some techno, some dystopian kind of synthwave, dark synth kind of stuff. SV currently has the early lead on 232, Dog on 216. Couple of burns needed in Dog's stack, but gonna be able to get them relatively easy there, and gets back over to the right-hand side. SV with a nice L tuck there. Pretty extensive drought going on for SV. 28 pieces before that long bar finally came, but SV survives it fairly comfortably. Another Tetris for SV. Tetris again for Dog. Dog with a long bar dependency on the left-hand side opts to fill it in rather than go for the easy Tetris. We'll get the Tetris then that time. Dog rather would just have everything in a good place in terms of having as little dependencies on the board as possible rather than just going for any Tetris that appears. Maybe a Stack Rabbit would disagree, but I respect the strategy from Dog here. 384 for Dog. SV still leading by 15,000 on 400. Jasmine pointing out yet another Vitz that I missed. Like, I think the reason I miss a few Vits is because, like, Vits happen so often nowadays. Nice line spin for SV to get another burn there. Nice T-tuck as well. Long bar over. Tetris for SV. Triple for Dog. Has a hole at the bottom of the stack now, but now setting up too high there. Gets another Tetris. It was a mid-stack Vits. I'm sure Jasmine just has a log of every Vits that's ever happened. I'm sure of it. Just like how many Vits have happened in the recorded history of classic Tetris. Stanislaus saying, this may be a hot take, but these guys seem pretty good at this game. I would disagree. I would say pretty good, not accurate. I would say probably the best of the best players in the world. So pretty good would be a bit of an understatement. I think they're using Game Genie, so it's So we get the Twin Galaxies referees in on this. They're using Game Genie, guys. We need to ban them from the leaderboards. 573 for SV, about to hit level 19 transition with not the friendliest of boards, but not the worst either. Goes in 578. Dog has one more Tetris in the chamber before level 19. Tetris for SV, 2 Minos away from a perfect clear. Dog goes into level 19, 592. Hello, Chen. Good to see you. Another incredibly close game here. It is must win for Dog to stay alive in the match. But SV has been leading. Not a big lead, but has been leading for most of this game here. You're always watching Division 1, as you should be. As you should be. Division 1 is where you find the Premier League, Tetris League competition. You find the best of the best players playing on a near daily basis for prizes, for battling relegation, for what have you. Tetris for Dog, 820 for SV, 777 for Dog. Another Tetris for SV here. Dog now Tetris ready again. Both players with clean stacks here. A couple of S pieces for SV. Gonna create a hole in the stack there temporarily. Gets it uncovered there with a double. SV now Tetris ready, waiting for that long bar to arrive. There it is, Tetris for SV. Now Dog looking to get the well uncovered on his end, will do so. Tetris again for SV, now extending the lead to 100,000 points, 105,000 in the lead, 974 for SV, 841 for Dog. Tetris for Dog. Hole in row 2 there. Long bar dependency on the left gets the long bar dependency filled in. Dog gonna take a triple there. SV getting a bit high here, takes a double. Takes another double, cleans up the board, finally gets a long bar over. Tetris for SV, maxed out into 26 for SV. Currently line 204, 1,049,000 now for SV, 894 for Dog. Remember, flawless match record for Dog on the line here. Has a Tetris ready in the center. Long bar there, Tetris for Dog. SV's board getting a little bit messy here, but does get a Tetris, but a couple holes in columns 3 and 8 to resolve here for SV. Should be able to do so. Gonna build 3 high here, gets a 3 high Tetris. And SV going to kill screen first, 1.166, maxed out for Dog into 28,1009 million, that is, for both players. SV going to burn a little bit here, trying to get that well transferred back over. Gets the well transferred back over. Dog has 2 more Tetrises in the chamber. Gets 1 there. Tetris for SV. Now ahead by almost 4 Tetrises over Dog. 1.224. Now Dog goes into 29. 1.116. Line deficit of 22. So Dog and SV actually pretty similar here in terms of pace. So it's honestly a pretty tight game here at the moment, even though the score may say otherwise. 1.283 for SV, 1.166 for Dog. Dog getting the well uncovered here. SV, Tetris ready. Gonna take a double there. Gets the well back open. Tetris ready. Tetris for SV. Still with a clean board. Dog now setting up for Tetris. Is Tetris ready? Long bar over. Tetris for Dog. 1.248 million for Dog. 1.410 million for SV. Board starting to fall apart here a little bit for SV. Takes a double. Gets the long bar over. That's not going to burn anything though. SV still surviving here, but needs something on the left. Gets the long bar over to the left. Can't do anything more. Tops out at 1.417. Dog in a chase down. Needs 1.418 million. 2.5 Tetrises out. Gets 1 Tetris there. This is to keep the flawless match record alive. Tetris again for Dog. Half a Tetris out. Can just line out from here. And that's exactly what Dog is going to do. No need to play risky. He has plenty of time on level 35 now. 7,000 away. 6,000. 5,000 to go. 4,000 out. Now 2,000. One more line does it. And there it is. Dog will take game number 4. Going into level 36. Gonna continue to mullen this out, it looks like. It is now 2-2, and when Adamirish controls the board, we don't know it, we don't call it the D word over here. We call it, I'll wait for Dog to finish before I increase the size of this thing. But let's let Dog get a left wall Tetris there on level 38, as you do. Dog, of course, looking for that rollover, looking for that 1.6. Not gonna get it. Tops out 1.5. Who will take the win? Will it be Dog or will it be SV? Let's go ahead and see some hype in the chat for both of these players putting on a great match so far. But only one can walk away with the win. Who will it be? We will find out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris! And another reminder that our prize pool now, nice spin there from Dog. But yeah, our prize pool sitting at $280 currently. Do some quick maths, that's $20 away from $300, which is a nice round number to have. If you want to help us get there, you can use the command !match arena, which myself will do right now. Gonna beat Kingsman to it. Prize, of course, is contributed to, or the prize contributes to the top players in Division 1 this season. Deck asking, why is Dog hanging from the ceiling? Is he okay? He looks okay. Looks fine. Just, you know, hanging around. Just getting some airtime. Guinness Tetris indeed. And we have a $4.20 contribution from Cobra6731 saying, hi Adam, hi Cobra. Cobra is playing after this match concludes against Kitten. Thank you for the $4.20 contribution. That brings us to $284.20. We are now $15.80 away from 300. Which, as I said, nice round number to have. Looks pretty. $284.20 looks pretty in its own right, but I think 300 would look just that little bit prettier, in my opinion. Bit of a couple misdrops here for SV, looking to try to clean up this board. Looks like he missed the T-tuck that he was trying to go for there. It is neck and neck right now. Both players on 256,000 points each. Oh, a dirty Tetris there for SV. That was foul, and a $20 contribution to the prize pool by Hilbert Space. Thank you so much for the $20 contribution. That brings us up to $304.20. It's not the round number that I was alluding to, but it's an even prettier looking number as it is more going to the players. Thank you so much, Hilbert. SV setting up for a column 8 Tetris, a column 8 dirty Tetris in row 4. Dog with a double long bar dependency here, meanwhile. Gets one plugged with the J piece and gets a long bar over as well. SV getting the well back open, has to close it again. Gonna take a double, gets the well back open, gets a double to bring it back down to a more manageable position. Nice skim there for SV. Takes a triple, still Tetris ready, long bar over Tetris for SV. Now that we've gotten 300, let's see if we can push that even higher. If we've gotten this before the second match has even began, maybe 350 is possible. Maybe 400 is possible. Let's keep pushing that up and up and up. Use the command !Matcherino, contribute to the prize pool. The best players deserve the biggest prizes, and you can help contribute to that by donating to the prize pool. Tetris for SV. Nice skim there for SV. Waits patiently and gets the long bar for the Tetris. Patience reward. It gets another Tetris down. And that gives SV the lead. 428 to Dog's 401. Dog will get a Tetris there, bringing the gap down to just 4,000 points. This is an excellent match indeed. Probably. But who can say for sure? You know? SV now on level 19, 522 the score. And once again, there is a line deficit of play, 12 at the moment, so still a very close game here, even though SV is now about 70,000 points ahead of Dog, but owing to that 20 line deficit, that means Dog can score 5 Tetris in a row and probably actually be 3 Tetrises ahead, so Dog probably still with the pace advantage here. And we'll go into level 19, 544, a higher transition score than SV. Tetris for Dog. SV's board not looking the prettiest, but it is workable. Gets a triple. Long bar waiting in the center. Gets a dirty center well Tetris 2 rows high. Tetris for Dog. 691 for SV, who has a bit of a low center, but getting it back up to speed. Although creating a few holes in the stack, should be able to resolve it with some burns. Gets a nice double there to open it back up. Has to close it temporarily, but we'll get it back open quickly here. Tetris for Dog. Another Tetris for Dog. 669. Hey now, 707 SV. Another Tetris for SV there. Accelerating through the levels here. Have to keep that line deficit in mind. SV is ahead by 17 lines over Dog here, but only a gap of a Tetris and a half. Not 2.5 Tetrises, not even. It's not something that both players will have to keep in the back of their minds, that Dog probably has the advantage in terms of pace, but SV does have the real-time points lead, so two factors at play here. 847 for SV, 793 for Dog. And what is going to prove to be a nail-biting Game 5. Already has proven to be. As we accelerate towards the later levels, SV is Tetris ready. Dog is Tetris ready. Tetris for SV. Dog gonna take a skim there to get back into Tetris readiness. Long bar over Tetris for Dog. Tetris for SV. Level 27. 923 for SV. 958 now. 869 for Dog. Double hey now. Or well, second consecutive hey now in terms of the left side of the board. Another Tetris for SV. Can get a max into 29. And that's exactly what SV will do. Max out into 29. 1,031,000 going into level 29 now for SV. Entering a bit of a drought. Uses the long bar to open back up the well and will get a Tetris as a result. Dog is still on level 28. Has 5 lines to go, 2 Tetrises in the chamber before going into kill screen here, and because of the speeds now, SV is just going to keep on going farther and farther ahead in lines. Tetris for Dog, 962, SV 1.132, 170,000 point gap here. That is going to be 3.5 Tetrises, a little bit over 3.5 Tetrises. Why is Dog side glitching out? Probably due to the capture, I would imagine. Someone with capture card and NTC, probably, but we can read the board just fine, so it's okay. Max out for Dog going into level 29 here, so both players similar enough in pace now as SV is continuing to play very aggressively here in these 29 speeds. Tetris for SV. Dog is building up for a Tetris now. Gonna take a triple there instead. SV with a misdrop there. Oh no! SV hanging. Needs something over there. Needs something on the left desperately. Needs a long bar. Doesn't get the long bar over. SV tops it at 1.208 million. Dog is on 1.108. Needs 100,000 points. 2.5 Tetrises. Can Dog get it done? Has plenty of time to do so. Level 33. 6 levels to figure out a way to win this set. Oh, but Dog needs a long bar. Gets a long bar over, but that's not going to burn anything. Dog keeping the board low. Gets the long bar into column 8. Doesn't get the TPs over, and Dog tops out at 1.132. And that is going to be Dog's first match loss of the season. And SV will take game number 5. Dog couldn't complete the chase down. And SV will end the streak, leaving only Meme to have the flawless match record. With Dog to play. will surely be looking for revenge, but SV putting on a clinic, both players putting on a clinic this match, and it's SV who comes out on top between the two of them. GG's.
Live. The 130,000 point lead. Dog enters 29 as well. Just short of a max out. Ooh, bit of a misdrop there.
And Miles is clean. Wow. And
now,
Dog's the one that's in the mess now.
Dog is working on getting out of this. I don't know if he meant to put that J there. But it